Okay.
Popping up by .7, Montgomery's number one for hip hop and R&B. That's Rihanna Future. And that love, L-O-V, and affection. JoJo in the afternoon. I am excited because I've been talking about this author all afternoon, about her books. And if you pull that microphone towards you, and I'm glad you finally made it. You have to pull it up towards you like it is with me.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that.
And I'm just happy to have you on the show.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
JoJo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss, I say
MiMi Bosley.
Bosley.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Charlie's
Well, I had the MiMi part, but, I had to make sure I had the last name right. But Miss MiMi Bosley, author that stopped off by. And you are like the queen of the juice right now. Forget Zayn.
Oh.
Yeah. They haven't heard about
that's
you.
an awesome compliment.
If they haven't heard about you, they just don't know.
I'll be that. Thank you.
We're talking about your books, and of course, they got a little racy theme. I want to talk about your newest book, but I want, of course, people to go get it.
Yeah.
But if we talk about some of the prior things that you've done, that leads up to this.
Well, this is actually my debut novel, where I started out writing. I've always loved to write. I wrote when I was a little girl, and all through school, and in college.
Right.
And then life happened. I started a family, started working full time, so I didn't have time to pursue my passion. I was just working, going to school. And some kind of way in the mix, I reconnected with a cousin of mine who's an author with A New Journey Publishing.
Right.
We were talking about what I was doing with my liberal arts degree, which was nothing, just working. And she encouraged me to think about being a freelance editor.
Hey, don't feel bad. Look what I'm doing with my education degree.
There you go.
I'm on the radio.
You're teaching people every day, though, JoJo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you for justifying it for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, out of all the type of novels that you could have gotten into, why the romance theme, hot stuff?
Well, what happened was I just wrote this scene. I just had this idea, this in my head, this scene, this playing over and over in my head, and I was like, I should write this down. I should put this down on paper. Well, on computer. And I sent it to my cousin, and she was like, "Girl, this is good. You need to finish it. You need to make it, finish it." And I was like, "All right." So I talked to the publisher that I was
What was the
working
scene? I gotta ask that.
with. It was a love scene between the two characters in the book.
Oh, it was love? Like actual real
It
love
was
with
the,
feeling?
it was the
Oh,
expression
boring.
of
Never mind.
love.
Boring.
Oh, whatever. Don't
Boring.
say that. Don't use the B word.
Boring.
No, it wasn't boring.
I thought it was more like, Menage a Sixers or something
No,
like that.
no Menage a Six.
You know.
Everything is one-on-one.
Oh.
Not to say that going forward there may not be some themes like that, but that remains to be seen.
Okay, all right. So we'll get into this book that you have out right now. It's called
The Contract.
The Contract. Now let's, not to get too much because I want people to go check it out. But what is the I want to say the situation.
The situation is the main character, one of the main characters, this guy named Wendell. He's an IT guy, and he gets his dream job with Emerge IT.
Right.
And he gets into the office, and it's nothing of what he thought it was going to be. The people that he meets there, the things that he's asked to do, kind of put him in a tailspin. He has to adjust. But more than that, the relationships he forms with the people that he's working with kind of throw him for a loop. And so he ends up in a romantic situation that's a little bit more than he bargained for.
Woo! All right. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah. Start reading it right now. Just from that.
Uh-huh.
The situation that he's not ready for.
No, he wasn't. It's a romance. It's a thriller. It's got some plot twists. It's got some things in there that you wouldn't expect. And then the people that have read it so far have been upset with me because they didn't like the way they end. It's kind of like a cliffhanger.
That's a good thing, though, because then that sets you up for
the next one.
the next one.
Yeah, and there will be a part 2. For my fans that have already read The Contract, there is going to be a part 2, a sequel, possibly also a prequel. I don't know for sure how I want to do that, but I will say that there's another title that will be coming out later this year with the New Journey Publishing, and then I have 3 more for 2014.
That's what's up, man. That is what's up.
Yes.
I cannot wait. Then the big screen. You got to save me a part, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already got somebody in mind for you to play.
That's what's up. See? Today is a good day. I tell you what, stick around. We'll talk more about everything that's happening with the book, what's happening with you, how we can cop the book, all of that. So stick around. I have a renowned author with me, MiMi Bosley, and we're talking about her new book called The Contract, right? Is that right?
That's right.
That's what's up. It's Fantasia's new joint. Hot 105.7.